Most people really want to travel, but they don't know how to plan, budget, or save for their trip. Sometimes they also don't know how to decide on which destination to go to, what to do in that destination, how to even go about buying the flight ticket, or all of that details. Don't worry, I've got you. In today's video, I'll be sharing all the details that you need to know. Hey guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching it, and if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe right away. Traveling is a very big part of my life. I always enjoy every single time that I'm traveling. I look forward to my trip anytime I have a vacation or an holiday coming up. I want to see the world. I want to meet new people. I want to try out different food. I want to experience different culture, learn more about different culture. I want to see this beautiful place that we call Earth. And one of the best ways to explore the world is by traveling. I understand that traveling is still a privilege. Not everyone has the resources or even ability to travel, so I understand that privilege. But then let's get into what are those things that you need to do or learn to help you plan for a successful trip. The first thing is budgeting. For me, I like to plan out my trip from the beginning of the year. So from the beginning of the year, I decide how many countries or cities that I want to visit. If I'm visiting 4 countries, then in my head I start to decide how much on the estimate would it cost me to visit those countries or those cities. For this year, for example, I have a travel budget of $10,000, and I start to save from my first paycheck that I get in the beginning of the year. That's the best way for you to plan and budget for your trips without you having to touch your savings for your vacation plans. So every bi-weekly paycheck that I've received from January till now, I've had a portion of it go into my travel savings, and I use my Coho app for my savings. It really does help me keep my money separate from my savings and my investments and my regular money in my checking account. That way I know that whatever I save in my Coho is for my travel. On my Coho account, I created a savings goal, and on that goal I have a budget where I'm saving towards that goal, which is the $10,000 that I've planned to spend on my travel. And all of my paycheck that goes to my Coho account, some part of it would go towards that goal. So I really encourage you to do the same. Decide on how much it would cost you to travel, and you start to work backwards in terms of your savings. Next is your destination. I always decide my destination based on the time of the year, the vibe that I'm going for, as well as my budget. So depending on the time of the year, for me, I like to travel outside of Canada during winter months, because that way I'm enjoying some sunshine and some warmth. And if I'm traveling for sunshine, then I'll be looking more towards the south where we have sunshine. If I'm also going for like vacation vibe or beach vibe or resort type of things, I'll be looking south. And if my budget is somewhere between like $1,000 to $2,000, then that would be the destination I'm looking towards. But if you have more budget, more time, more resources, and you have interest in doing more activities, you might be considering traveling towards Asia, because you get more of that feeling and that experience. Shopping. Speaking of shopping, I decided to try out the popular online shopping app TEMU. I got a bunch of travel items from there. For reference, this is literally the second most searched keyword on Google Trend. Let's do a quick haul. So let's open my TEMU package and see what I've got. So first off is this 3 travel size bottle that I'll be using for my soap, shampoo, face cleanser, you know, that kind of stuff. Then I also got this jewelry box. I got this water bottle. It has timestamps on it that will tell you what time to drink water. We're trying to drink more water this year. And I got these earrings. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god, this earring. Can you see how cute these leaf earrings are? And this portable, like it's a gold earrings as well. I got this leather hat. I think it's very beautiful. Ooh. I got this house decor as well, because TEMU sells a lot of home decorations, and I think this is very cute. Oh my god, look. It's very beautiful. It's like gold. I didn't think it was going to come out this nice, but it's really nice. Then I got a few clothing items. Then let's go to trying on some of the clothes. Speaking of clothing, I got this black hoodie. I think it's really cute. I got this in a size small. I also got this puffer jacket. Depending on if it's a cold day, So I'm going to be wearing the black hoodie with my black leggings or blue leggings to the airport, and if it's a cold day, I'll put on this puffer jacket that I really like. I think it's really cute because it's cropped. Then I also got myself a nightwear. When I'm on vacation or when I'm traveling, I like to have my nightwear, daytime wear, beach outfits, like complete set. Ooh, let me try them on real quick. This is the PJ. I got this white dress. I think it's really nice. It has knot at the back. I'll try this on. So this is the white dress. I think it's really cute. It's a bit see-through, but I think I can still work with this. It's not looking so bad. I think I now understand why TEMU is really trending on social media and why it's one of the most searched words in the whole of Canada right now. It's because of the pricing, because all of these things that I got them for about $150 in total, and like they are of good quality. The shipping was on time. The quality is very decent. I really like all the fits that I got, and I'll probably be trying out other things from there. Let's see how that goes. I do have a coupon code. You can use the coupon code that I have on screen or in the description box to get some discount. And let's go back to the rest of the video. Planning. It is very important for you to plan the destination that you're going to. Pick the time frame you want to travel. Decide on the flight, the hotel, the activities that you want to do. All of this goes back into planning. I always like to travel on long weekends. Long weekends are days when we have like public holidays on Fridays or on Mondays. This would help you take the most out of your holiday, and you do not have to take time away from work. But bear in mind that flight costs are usually more expensive during long weekends. So if you have unlimited time off or you have enough vacation days, then you do not have to travel on long weekends. When you are searching for flights, I like to use Skyscanner to search for affordable flight deals. This is because with Skyscanner, you can literally search for flights anywhere in the world, and you can put the option as anywhere. You can also keep the dates open or flexible dates. You can see flights to different locations at affordable prices. You can also keep track of the pricing, but make sure that you are searching for your flight using incognito on your browser. Next is making sure that you have a good itinerary. Sometimes I like to go with the flow. I don't want anything too tight or too strict. So if it's very flexible for me or I don't want to do much on that trip, I keep my itinerary open and I just go with the flow. But if you want to maximize the most out of your trip and you want to enjoy your experience to the fullest, it's really good for you to have a travel itinerary. You can use ChatGPT to plan a whole travel itinerary. Just ask ChatGPT to plan a 7-day itinerary to any location and it will give you the best results. If you are not using ChatGPT by now, you are literally sleeping on a bicycle, because AI has taken over the world. So if you're one of those people that you're scared that AI will take away your jobs, AI will not take away your jobs. Your jobs will be replaced by those that use AI. So make sure that you're utilizing AI to your advantage. Inspiration. For my inspiration, I like to go on TikTok, I like to go on Instagram and on YouTube for inspiration on things to do, where to go, top 10 reviews about a specific location, or top 10 food to try in that location. I utilize social media to decide on what are those things that are very interesting or fun things to do in that city, so I don't miss out on that experience. Then I modify my itinerary with those activities that I find on my inspiration. Also, I always use Google Sheets when I'm planning out my itinerary. It just helps me keep everything in one spot on the go. I can easily access it on all of my devices. I used a Google Sheet for my Turkey trip and it was fantastic. If you're interested in making a copy of that itinerary, I can leave a link to it in the description. There are other things that you need to make note of before your trip. Things like your documents. You want to find out what document is required for that destination that you're visiting, if you'd be needing a visa, if you have enough time or enough space on your passport. Make sure that your passport is not less than 6 months to its expiry date, because some countries have such restrictions. For transportation, you need to decide if you're going to be getting an airport transfer or you're going to be using a local taxi to get to your hotel. And around the city as well, you want to know if it's going to be accessible by a public transportation or if you need to use taxi. I highly encourage you to download offline maps just in case you don't have access to the internet, you can still use the map on the go. You also want to find out if you need to exchange currency in that country that you're going to, or if you are going to be able to spend the money that you're traveling with. Most times I always prefer to travel with USD, because with USD you can easily convert it to the local currency in the country that you're visiting. Data and SIM is also very important. You want to find out how you'll be able to access the internet. Do you have unlimited Wi-Fi in your hotel or your resort, or if you are going to be out a lot, do you need to get a SIM card? For me, when I traveled to Turkey, I used an eSIM, and I got that eSIM on Earlo. I paid about $30 for 5 gigabytes and I got $3 off. So if you would like to use my referral code, use the code that I have on screen to get $3 discount. Language could also be a barrier if you are traveling. You want to make sure to find out the language that is spoken in that country that you're visiting. Is it an English speaking country? Is it a non-English speaking country? Do you understand the language? If you don't understand the language, I really recommend for you to download Google Translate or use the translator app to translate communication between yourself and communicate with the local people. Also, before you travel, I highly encourage you to learn a few words in that language. Things like hello, hi, thank you. Those words would really help you if you can say it in the local language. Anyway, those are some of the important things that you need to plan ahead before you decide to take a trip. I hope you find them useful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoy watching it, please give it a thumbs up as well. And if you have any other tips or things that would help people to properly plan their trip or their vacation, leave them in the comments. I want people to learn from you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.